Words have power. They connect, inspire, and transform the world around us.
How well do we really understand communication? Let's put our knowledge to the test.
Welcome to our Purposive Communication Trivia video, where we master effective communication, one fact at a time.
In a world where creativity and originality are highly valued, plagiarism lurks as a silent thief. Plagiarism is the wrongful appropriation, stealing, and publication of another author's language, thoughts, ideas, or expressions, and the representation of them as one's own original work. Language is the bridge that connects people, and vernacular is its most natural form. Whether spoken in the streets, at home, or in a casual conversation, vernacular unites people beyond barriers, making communication more relatable and authentic.
Oh my God!
Uy, kamusta na ikaw? Uy, kamusta na research mo?
Wala pa rin kaya.
Wala pa yan. Have you ever tried reading a legal document and felt like you were deciphering a secret code? That's legalese. Legalese is a formal and technical language of legal document that is often hard to understand. Did you know? Signs and symbols are just random. They tell stories, convey emotions, and shape how we perceive our surroundings. Geosemiotics. It is the mode of analyzing signs in which various elements of the particular sign have meaning and symbolic elements in the messages that they want to convey. Have you ever struggled understanding someone because of an unfamiliar accent, slang, or technical jargon? That's semantic noise at play. It creates barriers to communication, making even simple messages confusing and sometimes leading to misunderstanding.
Imagine you're reading a book, but we're struggling to get words right. That's what feels like for someone with dyslexia. It's a learning disability where reading is tough, but does not impact intelligence. Many famous geniuses like Albert Einstein and Leonardo da Vinci are believed to have had dyslexia. Ever thought about bad language? Picture this. You can give someone thumbs up, let's say good job, but in some cultures, that gesture might be totally offensive. That is kinesics, the study of body movements and gestures which communicate without words. Guess what? Phonology is like a secret code of language. It's the system that first sounds with meanings and follow specific rules. Have you ever seen a red light and instantly know you had to stop? Or when you see a heart emoji, you immediately think of love. That's semiotics. It's a study of signs and symbols. It's all about how we can create and understand meaning from the thing around us. A symbol can speak louder than words. Have you ever been in a situation where you thought your way of doing things was the right way? That is ethnocentrism, tendency to judge other culture as inferior while thinking your own is superior. It's a mindset that limits understanding, but recognizing it helps us embrace diversity. Oh, this guy? He is Protagoras, an ancient Greek philosopher known as the father of debate. He is one of the first who teach the art of arguments and persuasion. He famously said that man is the measure of all things. It's a reminder that our perception shapes the world around us.
Imagine you're standing in the front of a room giving a presentation. that is a speech. Speech can be defined as a motor of communication that involves understanding and utterance in a verbal form. Take a look at the no parking sign over there. It is an example of regulatory sign. Regulatory sign is a kind of sign that indicates authorities and is official or legal prohibitions. Aristotle's linear model is simple yet powerful. It is a communication model which can be best used for develop public speaking skills or to create a propaganda. Do you love listening music? Well, did you know that listening is a mental operations involving processing sound waves, interpreting their meaning, and storing their meaning in a memory? Interactive model deals with exchange of ideas and messages taking place both ways from sender to receiver and vice versa. Decoding is the process by which the receiver interprets the symbols used by the source of the message by converting them into concepts and ideas.
Every time you send a message, you are sharing information, whether it be telling stories, giving directions, or sharing news. Communication always involves transferring of data from one person to another, or that is what we call information. Do you love reading books or just reading in general? Well, if you are, did you know that reading is not just about recognizing words on a page? It is a process that involves comprehension, fluency, and motivation. The better you read, the better you understand, and the better you communicate ideas. So, make reading a habit. Have you ever seen sentences that just didn't make any sense? That's where syntax comes in. It's how words are put together to form meaningful sentences. Good syntax makes communication clear and effective. When news spreads to millions of people at once, that's mass communication, whether through TV, radio, newspaper, or any other online platforms. It helps share information to large audiences using verbal or written media.
Hello? Wait, sorry, I can't hear you. Let me just find somewhere silent. I think my connection is bad.
Ever been in a call where the connection was so bad you couldn't understand anything? Well, that's noise. The dysfunctional factor in Shannon and Weber's transmission model. It disrupts communication and makes messages unclear. Before a message reaches an audience, someone has to create it. That's the encoder. It is a person or group that develops the message to be communicated, whether internally in a company or to the public. The way we communicate changes depending on where we are. That's context. It refers to the setting or situation in which communication takes place, whether it be in a classroom, a business meeting, or just a casual chat. Context shapes how we deliver and understood messages. Communication is more than just words. It's the key to understanding, connection, and impact.
Today, we've tested our knowledge, but the real challenge is applying it in the real world.
Thank you for joining us. Keep learning, keep communicating, and always remember, the right words can change everything.